Cool. You're welcome.
Questions for Coach? Did you talk about last night?
No, there'll be no questions.
About last night and how, what is that going to do for you guys going forward? Because, I mean, it's not like they would chop liver.
Yeah. Going through Chicago and going through the meat grinder there, playing Stanford right after, I knew this group is, and I really believe this. It's a special group of players, and they've embraced the schedule really well. I mean, last year's group, because they were a year younger, was pretty afraid of it, and you see the difference between that and now. They've really embraced it. We have a chance in our schedule where we're not playing nationally ranked teams, and hopefully we'll learn from the A&M, the DePaul, the Stanford game, even Texas Pan American, because I truly believe they're going to win their conference. They're really good. But you play very good teams, and you learn from it. And obviously no one wants to start 0-4, and we certainly didn't. But at the same time, we'll learn from it. We'll do some really good things down the road, and I think from there we'll be successful.
Is there an emphasis on free throw shooting more practice based on poor performance?
There has been, even ever since, the beginning of the year, obviously, but even coming back from Chicago, we weren't very good there. And we missed a lot more free throws in those games. It was surprising to see Stanford miss as many free throws as they missed. Every practice there is, we shoot after sprints, we shoot when we're tired. Obviously today was a pretty light day and we shot a bunch today, but we're just trying everything, and they've got to step up and hit shots and hit free throws. And even again, you look at it, we're 7 for 16. We've emphasized rebounding too. If you think about it, we're up 1. They miss a shot. There's a loose ball rebound. We don't get it, and then we foul, and Kaylee Johnson hits 2 free throws. So everybody wants to remember the 2 free throws. We also had a rebound opportunity that we could have secured it with 30 seconds left and didn't. But we're learning from all of that, and we've watched a lot of film today. So it was a good day for us.
Well, when I know you always prefer to win, but getting that close, is it still a good feeling because nobody gave you guys a chance?
Yeah.
For you guys to do what you did.
It was good to see us respond the way we responded after an 0-3 start. It was good for us to clean up some things we needed to clean up, especially the offensive possessions, the defensive, and some of the things that we needed to clean up. Ball screens were an Achilles heel. We gave up too many O boards. Kaylee Johnson had 11 on her own. But, when you see a team grow the way we're growing, sometimes you see a team just play well and then maybe it's an anomaly. But we've grown and we're growing up, and that's what I see more than anything else. I don't think Stanford was an anomaly, and I don't think A&M was either. I think we're growing up a great deal, and there's a big difference to that, and it's good to see.
Are there any moral victories in a game like that?
No. And I don't say that to be mean or disheartening. Our kids wanted to win. We prepared to win. We prepared to walk away from that game with a win. I'm not saying moral victories are a bad thing. I'm just saying we wanted to win the game, and we didn't. And we learned a lot from it. We had a good practice today. We had a good shooting session today. And they came back ready to work and ready to win again.
You had to be proud of the turnovers, just having 6 and Stanford having 12. That was just what a great difference between the game you played and this one. It's just they really turned it around.
Yeah, and again, if you guys see DePaul play, you'll understand. If you ever get a chance to watch them play. But at the same time, I was proud of the team in general. And, Orlando, it's a great question with the moral victories. It doesn't mean I wasn't proud of this team. I was extremely proud of this team, and I was really proud of what they brought to the table and what they came. But, again, I can't emphasize enough, it's just a special group. It's a good group of young ladies. It's fun to be around them on and off the court. It's fun to coach them. We have a good time together, and sometimes that's a rarity in sports, and that's a rarity in teams, and it's going to be fun down the road.
What do you hope to get out of these 2 games this
just to get better, keep growing. Obviously, we want to get in the win column. It's time. But Boston and Stephen F. Austin and UC Riverside are going to have some say-so with that. They're going to play hard. They're good teams. They're teams that, obviously have won some games. So, we'd like to be in that column as well. And just continue to improve and get better. And hopefully we'll have Alexa back this weekend. I'm not real sure if we will, but at least she's feeling better. She's out of the hospital, and she's getting better.
Of course, confidence must be sky high right now.
Well, like I said, you can't get too high and low because you play a really good game against Stanford. What you want to do is continue to just develop, and I think the confidence comes in the preparation that they've done, and I think their preparation's been excellent. It really, really has. They've been focused on the scouting reports, focused in practice, so that confidence will continue because they continue to prepare to win and get better.
What do you expect out of a player like Khadijah and her role on
I expect her to be one of the best players on the floor. I really do. And it doesn't mean she has to score or be the leading scorer. It doesn't mean that she has to be the leading rebounder. Khadijah brings everything. She scores, she rebounds, she defends, she's vocal, she's positive. Everything that you want in a leader, Khadijah brings. And that's what I expect with her on the floor. You're going to have days where maybe the scoring of the shots just don't work, but then she has 14 rebounds, or she blocks a couple of shots, or her player doesn't score either. Khadijah brings a lot more than just one thing to the game, and that's what she's improved on, and it's really fun to see. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to come over? You're always more than welcome. A lot of families coming in, a lot of food. I eat twice that day, which is not good for me right now because I haven't been working out much, but it's just neat. Families are coming to cook, a lot of turkey, a lot of everything, and it's a great deal to be thankful for, and it'll be fun.
How many years have you guys been winning?
God, it started with Abby Letz's group, so I want to say since about 2005. It started it was a small group at her house, and then it just really exploded from there. So I think Abby and Mandy and Katie, I think those guys started it.
And as far as you, I tried to talk you into cooking something last year.
Yeah, it's probably not happening. If they want to play and be healthy on Friday's game, I can cook a little bit, but if you want a burger for Thanksgiving or something like that, maybe. But no, I just go to my mom's and we'll eat there, and then I come here and I'll eat here, and then I go home and have a food coma for the rest of the night.
So are you all healthy now then? Did the girls, anybody get hurt at all, or everybody's?
No, not last night. Obviously, we're hoping Alexa's back for this weekend, but, we got to see and make sure that she's okay first. And, but everybody, you're going to have a few bumps and bruises along the way, but everybody's healthy.
Anything else? Coach, how do you deal with Megan Green coming in? She's almost averaging a double-double.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are, without Alexa, how do you prepare for a player like that down low?
Well, she scores in a lot of ways. She's 4 for 6 from the 3-point line, so she'll step out and shoot the outside shot. You got to defend her. You got to defend her when she posts up because she gets deep position. So we got to either make sure that we get around, or if she's really deep, just front her. Just get in front. You got to contest the outside shot, and again, the advantage of playing at altitude. We got to make some of these guys run up and down a little bit, and hopefully we'll expand our roster a little bit. I shortened it yesterday. I think I can expand it a little bit more on Friday and play people like Jada a little bit more, Kenya Pai a little bit more, Brooke Alamon. Want to see those guys. So if we can extend our bench, then we can stay fresh.
Isn't it an advantage to be able to stay home for the holiday and then host a couple of games here at the Pit?
It always has been, but we haven't won this tournament in a long time, and I can't remember, the last time we did. So it's maybe 2008, maybe, and I have to look back. But, again, it's time for us to get in the win column. It's not going to be easy. We've got to work hard, but it's time for us to do that and hopefully come away with a championship in our Thanksgiving tournament.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
I think that our game last night against Stanford, definitely helped like with a mile marker for like where we are and where we need to go. Because we've been saying to Coach, even when she's yelling at us, like, Coach, we got big things, we got plans, we're gonna do big things. And this, I think, opened her eyes, not only hers, but the fans and everyone else, to see that we do have big things in our future. And, you know, we might not have won last night, but we know what we're capable of.
What do you like about this two-team tournament and playing home for the holidays? Does that help? Try to get back in the win column?
I love the Thanksgiving tournament just because we get to play at home and everyone's families get to come out, and especially for my family who are coming all the way from Minnesota, they get to see 2 games all in a weekend. So they really enjoy it, and then everyone kind of being together in the holiday atmosphere, it's really enjoyable.
When I asked Coach about, your role, she talked about she doesn't have to score or, be the leading scorer every week type deal, but she relies on you to be kind of the leader on the floor. How do you see your role as, on this team, and do you feel any pressure to kind of be that go-to girl now that, you've had Ebony gone and some other things and that sort of thing?
As a player, just in general, I've never really seen myself as a scorer, so the scoring aspect of things is something new. But as for my role on the team, I definitely see myself as someone that the girls listen to. Like I have a voice that no matter what you're doing, you kind of hear what's being said. So I think that it's beneficial for Coach when she says things for me to reiterate it so that it's heard not only from her but from the players and then Antisha and Bryce. And between the 3 of us, like I think that leadership role is filled.
How good would it be to win this tournament? Because Coach was just saying that it's been a while since you guys actually won this tournament.
Winning this tournament is definitely a part of like our team goals that we made for this season, because it has been a long time, and especially with seniors this year, like they deserve to be able to say like we won the Thanksgiving tournament while we were here, and who else would want to be a part of it besides the rest of us on the team? So it's like, why not get it done?
And as far as the Thanksgiving Day dinner, we also talked about that. Describe what that is like to everybody, like as far as, because all the team, your family comes out, everybody gets together and they cook all the food. What is it like? What is that whole thing like?
It just reiterates how we talk about how we're a family, and to have like so many different families from different parts of the country, and then even from Australia, come out and be able to sit down and have a meal together. And it's a great atmosphere. It kind of reminds me of the movies of like how holidays are supposed to be, and it's really enjoyable.
This tournament, last year didn't go so well, obviously, the loss to Binghamton, but do you worry at all about, everybody gets jacked up to go play Stanford? Is there any kind of a letdown playing teams that are not quite as on that high level?
I don't think there will be a letdown. We're also motivated to not even just to prove ourselves, but to get a win. That regardless of if it's Stanford or the next team we play, we want to win, so that's what we're going to do.
You guys had a tough goals, but you've been playing really good teams. You just talked about getting a win. Is there like a hunger now? Like, hey, we need to get a win.
Yeah, there's definitely a hunger to get a win.
Coach last week had said, it seems like everyone around you guys was panicking, but you guys aren't. Did you feel that way as well, that maybe, trying to get that first win, that there's, time to freak out even though there's still 26 games or whatever left?
No, I don't think so, because season is still so early, and I think that the freshmen are still kind of getting in the rhythm of things, and all of us, because we're a new team. Like every year is a new team, so getting used to each other, it's still the beginning. And I think that a lot of us, we're on the same mindset that, we just keep moving forward, and that's been like posted on our board in the locker room, keep moving forward, and that's what we're focused on.
Going back to last night, at some point after that game, were you thinking like, man, what if?
Yeah. There's always the what if, and there was a lot of what ifs for last night, but I also said last night when I was here that give me a day and we'll be back at it tomorrow. And today it's like, okay, Stanford, that's over. So what are we doing now? Where are we moving forward to? So
do you feel pretty proud that you're going up against a 6'3", 6'2", 6'2" All-Americans, and you really did a great job? Did that make you how did that make you feel, really, playing against the 3 of the top players in the country, and you competed very well with them?
I'm really proud of myself, but not only myself, but my teammates. The fact that we were able to hold our own, especially because no one expected anything from us, and we went in there like we have nothing to lose. And the fact that we were able to put up a fight the entire game and to hold our own, I'm proud of all of us.
All right, one last thing from me, I can't let you get away without asking you. Coach says she doesn't cook very well, and I know you guys have the dinner. Are you bringing anything? Are you going to cook anything, or are you going to add something to the dinner?
Yes, I am baking sweet potato pie, my grandma's recipe.
So it's not your mom that's coming that's doing it, you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm a cooker. My mom's not, but I am. Thank you.
Thank you.